Young Dolph update and what we know so far. Yesterday, a private service was held for Young Dolph to do with his resting. I just find it so strange that he made this album and now he's not here. A lot of people is looking at this one particular song, Talking to My Skill. There is a video for it that was dropped on the 13th of September, and in that video there is a lot of symbolism. The whole song tells a lot. There's this one verse where he's talking about if he sacrificed himself, would he go to hell? And even in the parts of the video where the numbers flash up, in them numbers, when it zooms into the eye, his death date is there, the numbers that flash up, number 17. Then he opens up the first verse saying, if I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell? What does this mean? This has one meaning to it. If he gives himself up and sell his soul, will he go to hell? Some people say in this part he was telling you what he was about to do, and what they were going to help him to do, fake his death, and him having this partnership deal with the label and all this stuff, and this deal comes in and everything. Then in another verse he talks about how he's addicted to hustling. So watching this video, this will give you the impression that he did it to himself, all a plan, he's in on it, he faked his death, which is not impossible. As we all know, many people think Tupac is still alive, Machiavelli, all this stuff, the big conspiracy around. All you would need to do something like this, a bunch of people have money, the rest is all paperwork. Think about it this way, why would the labels help him do that? I don't feel like it would benefit the label enough. I don't feel like it would benefit the label enough, and we already know you are worth more dead than alive. So this is what I'm saying, I don't feel like it would worth label enough for him to actually help him do that. But there is a few odd things happening here, and I feel like someone is making it look like that. Someone is creating these conspiracies. There is a pattern right there, and this is the pattern. Someone is creating these conspiracies. It is similar to other situations that happened. Look at what's going on. Follow the money and you would get the truth. Follow the money and you would get the truth. The cookie shop. So when you look at what exactly happened at the cookie shop, the first video that went around was this video right here, and in this video the people said that they told them Dolph was dead.
They say Dolph dead, y'all.
And if you look at all the videos that came out after, you can see everyone in the same spot where this video was taken. No one has any different angles. They were blocked off and couldn't get into the scene. We didn't see Young Dolph on camera. The time it took for the police to get there and the people to get there and stuff. What was happening between that time? Where is all the other videos? Why are we not seeing too much videos of the situation? And even people were noticing that the guns that they were using, there should have been way more shells even on the ground in the first video. So there's a lot of conspiracies and stories around the cookie shop and the people. Like in their interviews there were no emotions. Even the parents, there was not that much emotion from them, and the dad was in the shop as well when that was happening. So how did he not break down and cry on camera? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. It could be the fact that they don't know Young Dolph. It could be the fact that they don't know Young Dolph like that. Who knows? I don't know, but I just feel like something is strange around their reaction. But I feel like someone is making it look like this. I feel like someone is making it like this, and this is based on the patterns of all the other situations. There is a pattern. Young Dolph didn't do this himself. Young Dolph didn't sacrifice himself. I believe that they did that to him, and they're trying to make it look like something else, creating all these conspiracies, and it all contributes to one thing. It contributes to the numbers going up. All the symbolism in that video, the numbers, everything, the opening up, all of it, right? It makes you feel like that's what he probably done. I feel like Young Dolph is dead. Someone is making it look like he faked his death. So that came out 2 months ago of having this meeting with them 4 days before. We have the Soldier Boy, we have the cookie shop people, we have Young Dolph himself, we have people who he was close to, we have his close friends to look at. The usual suspect to distract you from the truth. In this scene right here where he's in the car, right, there's 2 shooters beside him. He's in the car, there's 2 shooters beside him, and I actually thought it was 2 random people, but then only to realize it was him. Notice how they're wearing the same thing. A lot of people felt like the shooters were wearing the same thing, were sort of dressed the same. That video kind of makes you believe that he probably could have done this, probably could have planned this, done this. All the people that was on the scene that they was as actors, all the stuff actors. But then again, if a rapper or someone was to do this, it won't be that much of a process. Probably simple to them because they would have the money to do this kind of stuff. So it's not impossible. They would only be getting rid of the character. They would only be getting rid of the character that they portray online, which is, you know, the rapper image, things like the chain, the name, and then they will go back probably to their normal lives. probably not even wearing a chain, some of them. And if you notice as well, people that have a lot of money and stuff and that's really rich out here go around like normal people. Like look at the other side and all this stuff, look at the other side of all this stuff, right? They go around like normal people. They don't go around flashing money and flashing. You would probably go outside and see a rich person and don't even know they're rich because they look just like you. They change their name, change their parents, like people say Tupac did years ago, and Tupac is still alive, right? And like some people think, right, they can go and they can do that and live their normal life because they have so much money. And at the same time, the media right now is kind of like a business too. It's kind of like a business too. And then the media right now is kind of like promotion to them and business and all of it. So they don't really need the media in a sense. Again, it's not something that is impossible, but I feel like because of the label in particular, it is hard to actually say for me to and say that Younger fixed it, and I believe that Younger fixed it. It's hard for me to actually believe this because of this label and what's been going on, and we all know how many people die under that label alone. This is crazy. If you have to come out 5-10 years down the line like Machiavelli and stuff, we would eventually know if Young Dolph is gone or not. But so far there's a lot of weird stuff around it, the cookie shop people, all this stuff, and them not showing no emotion. There is a lot of unanswered questions, and these questions will be answered in time to come. It will all come out slowly, and we will know if it's some part of a big plan / big distraction that they use Young Dolph for to do this right now, or if it's a situation where they actually took out Young Dolph. Key Glock, Young Dolph's cousin, got this tattoo right here of Young Dolph. He haven't said anything else yet. Travis Scott. Families of the people who died concert is refusing Travis Scott money. They're refusing Travis. Then people are noticing that Travis Scott is also part of the same label. And that song with Young Dolph, Talking to My Scale, sounds like one of Travis Scott beats. Some weird patterns is going on, the weird connections, and they're all connected in different ways, and things are connecting with different artists in the way they went out, the music they put out, and the moves that they made before they died. Most of them was going to sign a deal. But when it comes to the industry, these labels and the artists, everything ends up connecting like those November numbers. It is not a coincidence. The Young Dolph situation, in the deep dive of him faking his death and all this stuff, and what they want you to believe and what they want you to see, and they want you to put out all this stuff. I'm telling you, like, it goes deeper. I believe Young Dolph is actually that. I believe it, and it's just, at the same time, I wish I could have been there and said, no, he faked his death 100%. He faked his death, this and that. I wish I could have said that, but at the same time, I don't believe it. Like, it's too hard to believe when you're dealing with the people so dodgy, the labels and stuff so dodgy. It's just hard to believe. If anything, I believe that these are all strategies. These are all marketing strategies. It is all business. Follow the money and you would get the truth.